Hello you guys and welcome back. So I'm sure you've noticed over the past year or so, or maybe even longer, I am a big fan of T3. I love their tools and I'm always sharing just little snippets of my hair or doing my hair, different styles, inspo, all of that. So I thought it would be fun to finally round up everything that I love and use regularly from T3 and share it with you guys. I have a very large collection of T3 items, as I'm sure you can see behind me, and there's even more on the table that you guys can't see. And they make really amazing tools, so many different products, and there's definitely something for everyone out there. But I wanted to focus today on the top items that I'm regularly using and grabbing for and sharing what has worked really well for me. I'm also super excited because they did launch a new holiday collection and they sent that over to me. So I do have it today and I'm going to be sharing that too. There's one new product that I haven't used, and then the two tools that they sent over I do have and have used, but these are just in a limited edition new color for the holidays. So that'll be really exciting to show off and introduce to you guys if you haven't seen it yet. And then the cherry on top is I am going to include a giveaway in today's video. I just appreciate all of your love and support that you guys have shown me on this channel. I am also very blessed and very lucky to get to try out a ton of T3 tools and be sent a lot of product. So I thought it would be really fun to incorporate a giveaway in today's video. So I will share the rules at the end. There's going to be multiple winners, so stay tuned if you want to get the details on that and see how to enter. So without further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead, kick things off, get started, and introduce my first tool. And I figured I would share the one that I used this morning to do my hair, and it is by far my most used probably product from them, aside from my flat iron, which I'll of course share momentarily, but it is the T3 Whirl Trio. I am a wand girl. I am not good with the clips and the clamps of a curling iron. It just has not really worked out well for me. I love wands, and this tool has been heaven sent. I love it. So you get this base or barrel here that has multiple different heat settings, and then you also get 3 barrels with the tool. So you're getting 3 tools in one, which I love. I love switching out the barrels. I love doing different types of curls or waves, and this lets you do that with one tool instead of having 3 different ones to carry and lug around. So it's really convenient for travel, and I really like it for storage purposes too. This is so much easier to store in my bathroom than having 3 tools all this size. So before I share all of the barrels that it comes with, I'll just start off with this one, which is what I used. This is their 1.5-inch barrel. It's the largest barrel that I think they have, or that I own anyways, but I love using this for soft, loose, worn-in waves. It's really pretty, and I think can help sort of give that just went to the salon blowout sort of feel, which I love. So anyways, I love this barrel. I love using it for effortless, easy waves and curls and hair. And honestly, I use it so much more than I would have thought. Usually I have gravitated towards a smaller barrel or like a 1 1/4 inch. So I wasn't really sure how much I would use this when I first got it, but I grab for it regularly and I think it's amazing. The other barrel that I'm frequently using is the 1-inch wand barrel. This is probably my most used out of all 3. It's just the perfect size if you want those like tousled beachy waves. This is it. I love it. It's the perfect size and shape. I love the curl that it gives. And 2, I feel like depending on how high up you go when you're wanding your hair, you can get some different looks with this, which I think is really nice. So this is definitely my go-to and what I typically gravitate towards on like a regular day-to-day basis. And then the last barrel that the Whirl Trio comes with is the tapered barrel. And it's funny because this is actually, I'm still over here holding this up, but I was trying to do so you guys could get a size comparison and see how they all compare to each other. But I'm gonna put my arm down now. This was actually the first wand that I purchased from T3 with this barrel. So I have the Whirl Trio, which is interchangeable, but I had actually purchased just a regular wand with only this barrel when I was first getting introduced, I guess, to T3. So this is really what kind of kicked things off and turned me on to T3. I was like, oh my gosh, my hair had never curled so well until I used this. Gosh, I don't even know how long it's been now, but you can probably go back on my channel and find like my first ever beach wave tutorial. I'm using this wand. So this is another one that I really like. It's just a slightly different type of curl, and I don't know why. I've just found myself like liking the straight one more, but this is really fun for like a tousled, like cascading sort of look. It obviously is thicker at the base, so it gives you a bigger sort of wave at the top, and then going down towards the ends, it does get a little smaller. If you want something that maybe is like a little tighter or more spirally, and when I say spirally, don't think of like those curls that haven't been brushed out, because that's not what I mean. It's just a different look completely than the other two barrels, and it's really fun. So love having all three of these 3-in-1 tool. It's amazing. Can't recommend this enough. And if you see me with my hair curled, there's a 95% chance I'm using this tool and one of these 3 barrels. My next favorite, and probably also most used tool, is the Lucia flat iron. I have this in a couple different colors. May or may not be giving one of these away. Stay tuned. It has 1-inch plates. It has multiple heat settings. I keep mine on like a 3. That has worked really well for me. These tools, by the way, get so hot. And I forgot to mention that with the wand. With the Whirl Trio, I also keep my heat setting on like a 3, and that is perfect. You do not need it any hotter than that. So same with this. You guys know I have very coarse, frizzy, thick hair, so I need a lot of love and shine and smoothing when I'm flat ironing my hair, and this has worked so well for me. The flat iron was another like first purchase for me as well, when I was starting out with T3. So I told you guys I had gotten the tapered wand, and then the other tool that I had purchased and started out with was their single pass flat iron. So I like the Lucia more than the single pass. I don't know what it is. I just feel like the plates are glossier. I feel like my hair glides through the Lucia so much better than the single pass. So I just really love how my hair turns out when I use this. I love the heat that's applied, and I love the plates on it. So I have the box here, and I wanted to share a few key features that there's no way I could remember off the top of my head, just to share more about what this product does and some of the details on it. So as far as the ceramic plates that I was talking about, it is their CeraSync heaters that evenly distribute and synchronize heat across both plates for easy one-pass styling. And then it also has a smart microchip, so it actively monitors heat fluctuations to ensure temperature consistency during styling, which is really nice. And then they have the Ceragloss ceramic plates, which I mentioned, so they're just super glossy and nice. They have the ThermaTouch technology, so it's not going to get hot on the outside. You could still grab it like this if you needed to. I actually didn't even realize this either. The Lucia has longer plates, which is really nice. You can get a lot of hair in there. And then something that I'll mention too is that the sides are a little rounded, so if you did want to do some curling with this, you could. I'm not good at that, so I usually don't. I just do my flat ironing, or if you guys have seen my sort of like hair crimping sort of hack or tutorial that I do, I use this flat iron to do that. It is amazing. So it is versatile if you are somebody who is talented enough to curl your hair or want to try my crimping technique. And then outside of that, the last thing I will mention is it does have a 1-hour like automatic shut off, which is really nice. So after an hour, it'll automatically turn off. So if you do leave the house and forget to turn it off, not to worry, it'll just cut off on its own, which is great. But yeah, I have this in white and regularly use this one, and then the other one I'm frequently using is in this pretty pink. I don't know if this pink one is still available. This was a part of the Nordstrom sale during the summer, so T3 had kindly sent it over, but there's multiple colors, which I will try to highlight throughout the video. There's a Mojave Mauve in this flat iron too, which is stunning. And then I know it also comes in a black. They frequently, if you're not familiar, do limited edition color releases. So same tool, but they will launch it for a little bit of time in a new color, which is really fun. So if you're into that, keep your eye out on their site because they do regularly do that. Next tool that I will move on to that I love and regularly use is the T3 Fit air dryer. This came as a surprise to me because when I saw it and saw how small and compact it was, I just really didn't know or think that it would be but so powerful. For reference, I do also have their Girlactik, which if you guys can see the size difference, like it's huge. The thing that I really liked about this one was how light it was. So immediately when I got this and grabbed it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna save my arm so much. And upon using it, I found out like this actually does pack a lot of power and I do really like it. So for that reason, just with it being a little bit more compact, it's still having a lot of power and efficiency and just being lighter, I tend to use this one more than I do the Girlactik. There's definitely a weight difference between the two. The Girlactik is heavier. I still do love it. It's an amazing, amazing hair dryer. And I have the Dyson too, which I love, but when we're comparing price points, I know most people don't want to spend that on a hair dryer. So T3 would be my recommendation. I think it's a really good middle ground. It's going to protect your hair. It has a lot of heat settings. It works for multiple different hair types, but it's not upwards of $400 and $500. This is closer to like the $250. I think this might be like one something. I'll double check, but the price point is just a lot more attainable in my opinion. I wanted to quickly share this as well. It's not a tool that I use as often because quite frankly, I am horrible with a curling iron. I struggle really bad. So for that reason, I don't use this as much, but if you are somebody who is into a curling iron and having this little clip or clamp, instead of wanding, they do have really amazing tools. So I did just want to show this. This is the pink version that was out for the Nordstrom holiday sale. And I love the barrel. This is a 1 1/4 inch barrel. And I really like how long the clamp is on it. If I could figure out how to use it, it would be fantastic. But I feel like you don't always see that on curling irons. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like sometimes they're shorter, which to me can defeat the purpose. But anyways, I do like the plates on it. It's the same as the wand, so it's just super glossy, hair glides. I just gotta get better at this clip. And then this was a new launch from them this year, which was really exciting. And this has been super fun to play around with and test out. It was a bit of a learning curve at first, just because I've never even tried out any tool like this. Like I didn't own one previously from a different brand, and this was the first time they came out with anything like this. But this is their Airbrush Duo, so it's like a blow drying brush, and I really liked this because it comes with an interchangeable brush head. So you have the flat paddle like brush, and then you have a round brush too. I am not good with round brushing my hair. Like if I'm blow drying, I mainly use a paddle brush, which I'm going to talk about accessories in a minute. So this has been fun just because it makes blow drying if you want to, or styling really, if you want to with the round brush, so much easier. I feel like it does help me learn a bit. With a tool like this, what I found is it's not meant to completely blow dry your hair, if that makes sense. It is more of a styling tool, so you wouldn't use this on wet right out of the shower hair. You would definitely still want to use a hair dryer to go in and blow dry your hair and get it like 70 to 80% dry, and then you would go through with either tool and use it for styling purposes. So depending on your routine, it can be an added step, but if you like the look that a brush like this gives, then it's definitely worth it. It has a button on the back here that makes it really easy for changing out the brush head if you want. And then some of the settings down here at the bottom is the air pressure. So there's 3 different air pressure settings. I of course use high. There's 5 heat settings. I think I typically use like 4. And then there's this little button down here, which is for like extra volume basically. And I've tried that out as well. I think it's fun. I don't really need any more volume than what I naturally have, just because my hair is so big. If you've ever seen any of my blow drying tutorials, or even if you watched my last T3 video where I was testing out the Lucia HeatID flat iron, I was starting with like my freshly blow dried hair, and you guys can probably see there my hair is really big. So just something to keep in mind. It could be a feature that you want to use or not. What I have found for me is I really like to use this tool on like 80% dry hair, and it can be fun for smoothing out the ends or just going through and getting areas that maybe I missed with the hair dryer. And then the other way I really like to use this is I love taking the round brush portion of this and using it on like 2nd, 3rd, 4th day hair to kind of spruce it up, give it some more volume. I think it just works so well for that, and like really just helps revive hair. So that's something that I've been doing that I think is a good trick. I also get a little cowlick in the back of my head, so I love using this on that 2nd and 3rd day hair to go through and just really fluff up the roots, give them a little bit of volume. And I don't know, I just feel like using this is so much more helpful than just trying to fix it with a flat iron. All right, and then those of you that pay attention, especially on Instagram, and then my last T3 video that I did last year, you probably feel like a tool is missing and are wondering why I haven't brought up or talked about the Lucia HeatID flat iron yet. And the reason that I hadn't yet is because I figured we would unbox the new Starlit Sky one that I was just sent, and let's take a look at that one, and I'll talk about why I love this tool so much. My first Lucia HeatID flat iron that I was sent when they first launched last year, she has served me well, very well, but she is a little beat up. When it launched and I got it, it was in the white and rose gold, and I'm not gonna lie, she just isn't looking her best because I've used it so much. I've traveled with it, and I haven't been the best at remembering to turn it off immediately after I use it. So it has turned a little like on the side. So I figured I would just go ahead and show you guys a fresh one. Look how pretty this one looks. I really like the slate gray. It's not like, I don't know, a tool color I would have thought of, if that makes sense. My God. She's pretty. I really like this color a lot. So this is the Lucia HeatID flat iron. I did a whole video when it launched last year. It's a take on the regular Lucia flat iron that I had shown you guys, but this tool has T3's Rapid Heat IQ technology, and it's really cool. So I'll point you in the direction of that video if you're not familiar with this. I go over all of the features and demonstrate how it works, and I show how it works on my hair. So if you want to learn more about it, then I'll direct you to that video to check it out. But this lets you like input your hair settings, and then it comes up with what your heat settings should be, which has been amazing. My HeatID is a 7. Because I have long, coarse, and color-treated hair, which are all things it lets you input. And you're probably looking at this like, where the heck are the buttons? Because there's no buttons on it. It's completely touchscreen, which is really, really cool. I love that about this tool. And the plates are just really nice. There is something about this. Again, I love the Lucia, but there's something about this that is just really, I don't know, like magical and does wonders for my hair. A lot of the other features are the same or similar to the regular Lucia. It's really just the difference of the technology with the touch screen and determining your heat settings. So if you are somebody who wants help with that or just wants to refresh your tool for your flat iron, this would be a really good option. And this is a tool that I regularly grab for and will be moving forward, especially now that I have a fresh one, which is really, really nice. I won't fully unbox this one, but they did also send over the curling iron version of the HeatID. So same exact concept, has a touch screen and you put in your settings and it tells you what your heat setting should be, which is really cool. But it's in the same gorgeous, gorgeous color. Absolutely love the slate gray and the rose gold together. I think it's stunning. And then the last item that is in this collection is one that I actually don't have and have not ever owned before from T3, and it is their heat resistant storage case. So I'm really excited to have this. I've seen other people share it on social, and it's just looked really convenient, especially for storage and travel. Let's see how this works because I'm not really sure. Ooh, cool. Okay. So it looks like it has this little rollout part that you could place your hot tools on. So this would be especially perfect if you're traveling. And I know sometimes when I'm traveling, there's not always like enough room on the counter, or depending on the just staying situation, sometimes you have to sit on the floor to get ready. So this would be really convenient if you need to do that ever, because you can just worry about placing your tool on this heat resistant mat instead of, you know, burning the carpet or whatever it might be. And then I'm assuming this is enough room to like store your flat iron or your wand. Oh, cool. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, cute. I just noticed the T3 logos on the top. But you unzip the top and then you have this little contraption, and you probably can't see it because it just looks like a deep dark hole right now, but there's actually inside, I was sticking my hand in there to figure it out, there's like a little barrel that your tool will go in, and I can just tell it's this very specific type of material that is fine with heat and isn't going to burn or catch on fire. I wonder if this one will fit in there. Oh my god, it does. Wait. Cool. I would obviously just need to get the cord in there, but it does fit even the biggest barrel on the wand. So that's really cool. I love this. This might honestly make a really good gift if you have a beauty lover or anybody that travels. Okay, it doesn't work for the flat iron, so that's good to know. It doesn't fit. So this, it seems like, would only work for a wand or a curling iron. But as I was saying, if you do have anybody who's a beauty lover or regularly traveling, this may be like a good stocking stuffer type thing. And then to wrap things up, I'm going to share some of my favorite accessories from T3 that I'm regularly grabbing and using. First being my absolute favorite brush. This is their paddle brush. It is amazing, and anytime I blow dry my hair, this is what I use. It works so well on my hair. I've never loved a brush so much. I honestly don't know what it is, but I love the size of it. I love how it, oh god, runs through my hair. And as I've mentioned, I just am not good with a round brush, so this is actually really nice for blow drying if you're like me and can't use a round brush but obviously need to brush through your hair and still need to get it smooth and straight and just really nice. So I have some blow drying tutorials over on my Instagram if you want to see what I mean and see this in action, but this is so great. I cannot recommend this enough. Then I do have this round brush, and while I'm not very good at using them, this is so nice. It really just grips the hair well. It gives a lot of tension, and when I am able to figure it out, which is rarely, it does make my hair really smooth. I will attempt to use this on occasion, and then it's funny because I already told you guys I use the Airbrush Duo, the blow drying brush, to fluff up like second and third day hair. Well, prior to having that, I would just use this in my blow dryer to do it. So that is another option if you're not interested in purchasing the airbrush and want something that might be a little bit more versatile or just meets your needs better and hair routine. I love this brush, and I love just doing it with the hair dryer. So that's really easy. Then there are the T3 clips. So there's some clip kits that you can purchase, and it comes with quite a few clips. And then I think there's some options where it'll come with the bobby pins, which I was gonna show you guys too. But I love these. These are really great for sectioning hair if you ever need to do that. These are so nice, and I don't know why, I feel like these are longer than most bobby pins. I could be crazy, but I have them in this like rose gold color, and I really like them. You can never go wrong with bobby pins. I also like that they come on this thing, so I try to just leave them on there until I need them so I don't lose them all. They're just like really nice quality bobby pins. They definitely don't feel cheap at all. They're like very durable, very sturdy, and they hold your hair super well. I think I've managed to go through everything, all of my favorites and my most used tools. But before I conclude the video, I of course will not leave you guys hanging. I will share the giveaway details. So I'm gonna be giving away the Mojave Mauve collection. There's gonna be 3 winners. So one winner will get the T3 Fit blow dryer in the Mojave Mauve, which I'll grab the box from behind me and show you guys the color in just a second. Another winner will be getting the T3 Lucia flat iron in the Mojave Mauve, and then another winner will be receiving the curling iron in the Mojave Mauve. I haven't opened any of the 3, so they're brand spanking new, ready for home, ready to be used. And just to give you guys a little sneak peek of the color, this is what it looks like. And again, I have the flat iron, curling iron, and the Fit hair dryer. So as I mentioned, there's going to be 3 winners. First place winner is going to get to pick the tool of their choice out of the 3. Second place winner can pick between the 2 tools that are left, and then third place will get whatever is remaining. All 3 are amazing, so I'm just very excited to gift them to you guys, and for anyone to be getting any of the 3, just because they're some of my favorites and things that I love using. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. As far as the rules go, to enter, you'll just need to be subscribed to my channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a comment down below on this video about anything, but that way I will know that you've entered. And then if you want any bonus entries, come give me a follow over on Instagram, and you can follow my TikTok as well. But I will announce the winners a week from posting this video, and I will share them in the comments of this video, so keep an eye out there. But again, thank you guys so much just for all of the support over this past year. It really means a lot, and I'm excited to keep making videos, keep creating, keep sharing on here. And yeah, I think that wraps it up, but love you guys so much. If you have any questions, let me know. I can't wait to see everyone who enters and just see all of your entries come through. And oh my gosh, one of the most important things that I forgot to mention, which I'll make sure I put it at the beginning of the video in writing, but I have a discount code with T3. So if there's anything you've been wanting to try out, anything that I've shared today in the video that you want to purchase for yourself, for a gift, anything like that, you can use my discount code on their website. It saves you 20% off, which ends up being quite a bit of money with the price point of these tools. So definitely make sure to use that if you're doing any shopping so you can save some money off. But love you guys again so much. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye. I know we're acting stupid.